Interface Video presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by Dagger Law, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, Buckeye Toyota, Fairfield Medical Center, Buckeye Lake Marina, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield DD, North Body Shop, Fairfield County Adam H., The Carriage Company, The Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, and ExploreHawkingHills.com.
Hello and welcome everyone to Schoyck Field here in Sugar Grove, Ohio for a surprisingly clear night tonight for our Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week presented by Interface Video. Between the Millersport Lakers and the Berne Union Rockets. I'm Marion Royster here with Tim Shoemaker. And Tim, again, we got some clear weather. Didn't seem like that earlier tonight, but I'll take it nevertheless.
I thought I was going to have to call you and we'd get a rowboat and come down to Hawking. I mean, it was coming in droves earlier.
Yeah, it was, but cleared up, and it looks like we're going to have pretty clear sky for the remainder of the night. So, like I said, we'll take it. So, got a great matchup tonight between two Mid-State League Division Cardinal foes. And without further ado, let's get right into it with tonight's pregame show. Tonight's pregame is brought to you by Personal Touch Party Rentals. Carol and Eric Whittington would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events in Lancaster. They're a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio area since 2003. They would love to help plan your next event with a personal touch. Stop out and see their showroom on Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. So, Shu, as I was saying, we've got Millersport this season at 2-3, Berne Union at 1-4. Two teams on a little different trajectories thus far. Millersport, at least for the programs, I guess, Millersport very happy about their 2-3 start, coming off a couple 0-10 and 0-9, I think, seasons. Yeah. As you can see here, they've had a couple wins so far. What do you think of the Millersport team so far in 2024?
Yeah, like you said, you stop a losing streak like that. That's a big thing. And just Absolutely. To get a couple wins, a little confidence. It doesn't matter really who you play. You just got, you want to have them have success and show that the things you're doing work a little bit once in a while. Yeah. So.
And for the Berne Union Rockets, 1-3 so far, but 1-4, but had a good win a couple weeks ago against Bishop Rosecrans and went into a tough Miller team last week. But they're looking to get back on the winning schedule on this tonight.
Yeah, and the 4 losses, teams are 16-4. There's some pretty good teams on that schedule. When you look at an undefeated team, Newcomers down, and Miller at 4-1, I had a lot of people tell me that they're really improved. And I said, well, we'll find out. They go to Grove City Christian tonight, and we saw them.
Yeah. And they look pretty good. So as the opening kickoff sails through the back of the end zone, it'll be the Berne Union Rockets starting at their own 20-yard line. And we'll get our first look at the Berne Union offense, led by senior quarterback Jared Thompson.
Yeah, one of the things that Coach Trinish talked about from Millersport is Berne runs a lot of the same plays, but they use a lot of formations, and you got to really be able to recognize what's going on.
Shotgun formation, motion man, and it'll be the quarterback keeper up the middle. That's Jared Thompson. He'll gain about 6 yards, setting up second down for the Rockets.
Yeah, he's the second leading rusher on the team, so we're going to see him run the football a lot tonight. Finney Frock's the #1 carrier, he had 165 yards 2 weeks ago against Rosecrans.
Yeah, hard runner nonetheless, lining up behind the quarterback there. Motion man again. This time hands up the middle, and he's got some room. Breaks a tackle and over to the 42-yard line. That was Finney Frock on the carry, and looked like a nice hard run there for the Rockets.
Yeah, Coach Herbst talked about he wanted to come out and really set the tone early. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to run his 2 best runners and see if they can win the battle up at the point of attack here.
Pistol formation for Thompson. This time he'll give him a sweep to Ray Davenport. He's got the right side, hurdles the defender for a couple-yard gain.
Davenport on the carry for the Rockets.
Looked like the tackle for the Lakers was made by Gage Evans. So a couple nice runs here to start from the Rockets. Approaching midfield. Coming up at about the 10-minute, 45-second mark as we look at the Dagger Law replay.
Yeah, a little jet sweep action here. Good blocking, but good pursuit by the Millersport defense.
This time it'll be a hand on the left side. Got some room to run. Oh, what a crushing hit. Delivered by number 28. We don't have a 28 on the roster.
Yeah, that was Colton Woodard right there running the ball for Berne.
Yes. Nice carry there by Woodard. Got the first down. We'll see it again here on the replay. And he's got some nice room to run until he gets walloped.
Good evening.
Absolutely. Pistol formation again. This time Thompson's going to roll to his right. Escapes the defender, throws it long, falls incomplete out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play.
Pass is incomplete. Flag on the play.
We may have an eligible man downfield.
Yeah. He was only at the 41-yard line, which is 5 yards away, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty easy for the side judge to see here. I think they declined it, basically because you got to,
Yeah.
You lost it down on the incompletion.
Yep.
I don't think that's a bad idea, Marion, to throw the ball deep early, especially.
I would agree. And it looks like we got some early movement. Ball just inside the 45-yard line. And that was a pretty obvious offsides penalty for the Lakers. So move them up another 5 yards. Lead to about a 2nd and 4 for the Rockets.
Yeah, interior lineman jumped pretty quick there.
Yeah, it looked like there were 2 or 3 of them there. So Berne will reset again, this time at the 39-yard line. Thompson in the shotgun. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself right up the middle. He's got some room to run as well. Down just inside the 22-yard line by a couple Laker defenders. And another first down for Berne Union.
Yeah, they're getting that blocked really well. And I tell you, Jarrett made a good fake.
Yeah, he really did. Those play-action fakes, in the backfield, ball handling so important for the quarterback. You get a good fake in there, it can really free up things as we see here on the replay.
Yeah, pull the guard, fake the Finney Frock, and boy, that just opened up like the Red Sea.
Mm-hmm. So first down for the Rockets at the 23-yard line.
The T formation.
Yeah, this time it's O'Rourke lined up at quarterback. And he'll hand to Woodward. Nice run there by Colton Woodward.
Woodward on the carry. Pushed out of bounds by Graham.
Excuse me, that's Woodward.
Well, they're getting everything they want right now.
Yeah, they really are. And they're going to have another first down. 1st and 10 as they're quick back to the line of scrimmage. This time it's Thompson back at quarterback. Pistol formation. He'll hand to the left. That's Feinfrock again. Short carry. Stumbled to his feet, but picks up a nice 2 or 3 yard gain.
Yeah, he just got ahead of himself a little bit there.
Yeah.
I think Turf Monster got him.
And that happens. And it's a beautiful turf it is. So.
No, the place is awesome since they've built the school and done the field. It's really a great place to see a game.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a finer surface here in the area here at Benchwork Stadium. And there's another handoff straight up the middle, close to the end zone. It's Feinfrock again.
Yeah, Finney Frock, he's physical and runs hard. And here they come, like you said, creating a little tempo.
Yep, up to the line of scrimmage again. This time it's a high snap, but he pulls it down. Finney Frock.
Yeah,
in for the touchdown.
They're just getting a big push, Marion.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean, that's straight down the field, 3 minutes, 44 seconds, and you know, what else can you ask for? That's exactly what Coach Herb spoke to me about. They wanted to come out, establish the blocking, be physical, and they have been.
Just pushed there up front by the Rockets. Finney Frock does the rest. And that would, looks like we've got a flag on the play on the conversion try. It's going to be a false start on the Rockets.
That might make a difference here.
We'll look at the Dagger Law replay. Oh, back to live action here.
False start on the Rockets.
So they'll back them up 5 yards, or yes, they'll back them up 5 yards and have another attempt at it.
See what it said on the front of the Berne jerseys? The Grove.
The Grove. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. So to try the extra point will be Clayton Moore. Thompson will hold. And snap is down and good.
Yeah, he got a little more in that one.
Yeah, he really did.
Just needed a warm-up,
Right.
so, right?
Exactly. So straight up and straight down. A quick 7 points there as the Rockets take a 7-0 lead, and with about 8:16 left to go.
And with that, since we've just done the scoreboard, tonight's first half scoreboard sponsor is the Buckeye Automotive family. The Buckeye Honda, Nissan, and Toyota dealerships would like to wish all the local athletes best of luck this season. Learn more at buckeyecars.com.
And while we got a couple extra seconds here before we get to the kickoff, why don't we get to the keys of the game as well? And tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by North Body Shop. Since 1979, North Body Shop has been providing professional auto collision repairs on all makes and models. Don't think of going anywhere else to get your vehicle looking like new again. We pride ourselves on serving all collision repair needs throughout Fairfield County.
Well, I think, you know, Berne Union just established their number one key. He, you know, Coach Earps wanted to run the ball, establish, you know, the line of scrimmage, that they were going to own that early. And you see the drive from Beth Campetti there, 11 plays, 80 yards, and 344. And that is a drive.
Nice to have Beth back in the booth. Beth Campetti, our statistician. Always makes the broadcast a little easier when we've got stats to go off of. So we appreciate Beth and all the hard work she does.
But now the other key here is how well does Millersport handle? Berne's defense is very aggressive, Marion.
That's right.
They have really good linebacker play. Coach Herp's been very happy with the three linebackers, Homan and Finney Frock and Cutright. But Coach Trinity said they're really aggressive. And they're going to come at different times with different amounts. And he said, we have to be able to handle their aggression. Mm-hmm. So, you know, Berne's completed their first number one key to the game. Let's see how the Lakers do with theirs.
That's right. Moore's kickoff squibbed out of bounds. So with the illegal procedure penalty, that'll start Millersport's offense at the 35-yard line. So we'll get our first look at the Lakers offense, led by their quarterback, Jacob Eiginger.
Coach was talking about how he's not got a lot of, like, size to him and everything, but he is pound for pound. He told me one of the toughest kids he's ever coached.
And Eiginger hands to Brock Wright. Nice moves. And he'll be close to a first down, just past the 40-yard line. And that will be a first down for Millersport. Nice first play there to come out. Good hard running there by Brock Wright.
Absolutely. You know, he's their leading rusher. He's got almost 500 yards. So when you're looking at, you know, you were a back in high school. Let's see the replay here. I was going to ask you, I was thinking about this. Isn't it like a really good goal to have like 1,000 yards after your 10 games? Is that kind of the number as a good back you want?
That certainly was my goal when I was many moons ago playing football. That's a 100-yard-a-game average. You play a 10-game season, and it really is kind of a milestone. Of course, offenses have changed over the years, but you know, a lot more passing, so it's even more of I guess a thing to be proud of if a back is able to gain 1,000 yards.
Yeah. Okay, I just wonder because Wright, he's at 488.
Yeah.
We're halfway through the season. This is week 6, so he's close.
Yeah.
To getting in that that number, and that stands out.
Yeah. Yep. Injured Rocket on the play was Ray Davenport, but he limps off the field. So getting off on his own power is always a good thing. Hopefully, we'll see him back later into the game.
Yeah, he plays free safety on defense,
Yes.
and Coach Herb's had a lot of positive things to say about Ray.
Yeah, Davenport, a weapon on offense and defense. We'll hope to see him back later in this game. Back to live action.
There comes that
Here's
blitz.
the snap out of the shotgun. And Eichinger doesn't waste any time to roll out to his right. Gain about 8 yards before he gets a hard hit out of bounds by number 21. That's Woodgard again, as we see here on the dagger ball replay.
Yeah, watch the pressure come from inside those linebackers. See him?
Yeah.
And here they come, but he recognized it and got out of there, didn't he?
No sense in wasting around. He saw daylight around the corner and
he
just got what he could get.
He got low right there, too, at the end of the run.
Yes, he did. Eichinger, as you were saying, Shu, tough runner. Just a great leader here for the Lakers. Of the 3 seniors they have, he's certainly one of the top ones. Another give to Brock Wright. He makes a couple guys miss in the hole.
Just short.
About a 2-yard gain, but maybe give him 1. Yeah, about a 1-yard gain, so he will be just short of that first down and brings up 3rd down for the Lakers. .733 remaining in the first quarter. Eichinger will be under center for this play. 2 backs line behind him. And he'll try a sneak. Looked like he hesitated for just a second, Shu, and that may have cost him. I don't know if he got it.
I don't think they're going to mark him at the 50. Berne was in a 4-man front, which you would think if you're going to do a sneak, there's nobody covering the center. Just go straight, right?
Yeah, it may have been an issue with the snap. I'm not sure. But nevertheless, 4th down for the Lakers. Eichinger looks like he's trotting off the field. So we'll see if that means we'll have a punt. Actually, it'll be a timeout.
Yeah, I think that's a good timeout, don't you? Yeah, watch here.
Replay.
Like you said, he kind of slipped and then it, went left a little bit.
Yeah. And you see sometimes, especially in the pro game, sometimes quarterbacks will kind of hesitate for a second and try to find a hole. But it's like you were saying, Shu, when there's no one covering the center, you're really just best to just fall forward right behind the center.
That's what I would think, is that you would have an instant push or an instant spot to gain, because you're only going to have to, half a yard? Okay.
That's right. So 4th down for the Lakers as they huddle up on this timeout. Gorgeous night here, again in Sugar Grove. Always nice to come here and cover a game. They certainly treat us well, and even better, again, that we got a dry one tonight, so we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look too good this afternoon like we were going to have a dry game.
No, it did
I tell you what, it's the football gods have done well tonight, haven't they?
We will take it.
Well, here we go. There's a big play.
Yeah, it is a big play. And we were talking to Shu, earlier in the pregame. This Millersport team has really had a lot to be proud of. Had a really good offseason. You had a chance to talk to the head coach earlier this week, and he was really proud of what the guys did in the offseason, and it certainly provided their success so far this season.
Well, their roster's grown a little bit.
Yeah,
they're up in the low 20s, and that's a positive from where it was 2 years ago.
That's right. 4th and short. Oh, looked like we had a miscommunication.
Yeah.
The lone back, 45. That's Justin Phillips. Got Nancy and fell forward, and you're going to see a false start. That'll back the Lakers up, and they will almost certainly try the punt now.
Interesting on the punter is Nick Yingling. Nick Yingling got carried off the field last week.
Oh, wow.
And he's quite an offensive weapon, but he can kick and punt. And I don't know if that's Nick back there now, but Coach Trinish was talking about, we're just glad that he's back to even be able to play tonight, because it wasn't so good.
Wow. Well, he must be a tough kid because that is Nick Yingling. Lined up deep. And gets off a really nice punt.
Yeah.
Booms it as Thompson backs up, and it'll bounce into the end zone for a touchback. What a booming punt as a late flag flies in. Looks like it may be on Millersport, perhaps some sort of illegal block. We'll wait to hear from our officials. See a lot of pointing and discussing, but no call yet.
Personal foul on the Lakers.
So, yeah, we did have a personal foul.
Wow.
On Millersport. So negating that amazing punt there by Yingling, that'll move Berne up another 15 yards.
That's a net of 55 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're looking at, you know, what, 25? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big difference.
Yeah, tough penalty for the Lakers.
Yeah.
So here will be the reverse for the Rockets. Coming around the left side will be Woodgard again. And he's wrapped up and slammed out of bounds by Jason Wells.
Great job by Jason Wells to keep him contained there, because I tell you, he could have gone.
Yeah.
Had he not maintained, it ended up being like a 12 or 13 yard game. But watch here. They've got him fooled. They got the blocking set up. You even got Thompson out here looking to block somebody. But watch Wells. He just stays on his outside shoulder.
Great open field tackle.
Yes. Jason's had a heck of a season so far.
Thompson in the pistol again. This time he'll run the speed option and pitch it to Mason Walton, who breaks a couple tackles. He's still going. First down, but it'll be a flag on the play again.
Yeah, I think it was a hold or an illegal block, Marion.
Okay. And it is, in fact, a hold against the Rockets.
Block in the back on the Rockets.
Oh, excuse me, a block in the back is what was called.
Yeah, well, I couldn't tell his signal from here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because it looks similar. That's a similar motion.
One hand grabs the arm. You can never tell if it's a hold or a block in the back.
Well, they got the same result, I think, out of it.
So penalty occurred a little past the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring up the rear 1st and 17. Pistol formation again for Thompson. He's got Walton in the backfield again. This time the motion man that missed a fake there on the handoff. But he falls forward for a 4-yard gain. It looks like number 50 was the first man there. You'll see here on the replay. And again, the good old running back goes right, quarterback goes left.
It's called a ghost play.
Right. And you see that at every level of football.
You do. You're right.
College, pro. It's, you know, sometimes it ends up for the best anyway. The quarterback just goes on through with his progressions, and positive play that time for the Rockets. This time shotgun, 2 backs lined up beside him. It's Woodgard again. Oh, another tough hit. That time again by Justin Phillips for the Lakers. Stopped dead in his tracks was Woodgard.
Yeah, Justin's just a junior, 5'11", 210. Really laid the wood to him.
Yeah, tough football player, though.
Holding again.
Very tough football player. And we've got another hold on the Rockets.
Hold on the Rockets.
You see the dagger long play. This is quite the hit that you'll see coming up in your screen.
Yeah, that's Woodgard. Whoa.
So Woodgard will leave for one play. But it looks like he's okay despite that hit. Berne Union back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 23. Just over 5 minutes to play. Pistol formation again for Thompson. He'll take the snap to his left. looking to run the option. Now he's got some room. He'll keep it himself and get just past the 50-yard line, close to the original line of scrimmage for the series. So to bring up about 2nd and 12.
Yeah, he was looking to really cut back and make a
3rd and 12.
super big play out of
Yeah.
it. But Millersport's defense did a good job of staying home.
Yeah, and Shuey, we've seen excellent job tonight by the Berne Union front five. Is really just getting the ball carries for Berne Union. They're 4 or 5 yards downfield before they're even getting touched.
You're right.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right. Thompson in the pistol. Walton lined up behind him. He'll roll right. Walton gets a nice block. Downfield complete to Davenport. And he's got a first down for the Rockets.
Yeah, good protection and a good throw by Thompson. Davenport plays like a tight end or an H-back, depending on, like I said, Berne uses a lot of formations. And, you'll see here, watch where he's lined up. Well, we don't get to see from that angle. But watch him roll out. There's a great block right there. That was Mason Walton.
Yeah. Back to live action here. Jared Thompson on a run to the left side. Gains about 5 yards.
He's getting a little coaching from Coach Herbst right there.
So another nice drive Berne Union's putting together here. Their second of the first quarter. Motion man is Woodgard. This time we'll give to Walton. Walton, nifty, moves up the middle. Now he cuts to the outside. Stiff arms a defender. And gets down inside the 10-yard line to about the 5-yard line. He'll set up 1st and goal for the Rockets. Nice run there.
Really nice. Made a lot of people miss.
Yes, he did. Shifty moves in the hole by Mason Walton.
Yep, look at him. Just changing direction, Jared. Marion. Like
You're sitting by Jared often. So
a lot of days. Touchdown.
Back to live action is a touchdown. I believe that was Thompson on the carry. With this high-paced Rocket offense, it's hard for us to
you got to be ready.
Yeah, you got to get ready to see. They're back at the line of scrimmage and ready to go as soon as that ball's set. A touchdown nonetheless. They'll try for the extra point here. Clayton Moore. Moore's kick is away, up and good.
Moore's kick is good.
With just under 3 minutes to go, that'll leave the score at Berne Union 14, Millersport nothing. So a very nice drive there again, Shu, by the Berne Union Rockets. They're looking mighty sharp tonight.
They're just having their way, like you said, at the offensive line. They're getting a push. The backs are running hard and well. You've got Finney Frock, who's been good. Obviously, Thompson can run it, and right there, you saw Walton chip in. So they're doing a good job of rushing the football.
And as they prepare for their 3rd kickoff of the evening, we'll take an opportunity to bring you tonight's kickoff sponsor, which is Sheridan Funeral Home. Sheridan Funeral Home is proud to be supporting high school football. They have been serving the communities of Lancaster and Fairfield County for over 100 years. So 14-0 lead here for Berne Union here coming up on the 2nd quarter. So Millersport had a couple decent plays in the last time their offense was on the field, and just had some things that penalties and unfortunate plays. But what will they be looking to do here on their 2nd drive?
Yeah, you got to establish some consistency. They moved the ball, got to midfield, had a penalty, which moved them back, had to punt it, and then on the punt you made a mistake.
Another quick kick picked up by Eiginger. Excuse me. He'll spin down to the 37-yard line.
Guerrero on the tackle for the Rockets.
And that will give us our second look at the Millersport offense. And again, the Millersport offense, as you said, she has some weapons. Brock Wright, 188 yards last week. So he proved that he can run the ball hard and carry the mail. So we'll see if they try to get him more involved and get some, as you say, just sustain some things to get a good drive going here.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I know Coach Triney's talked to me about. Just, establish a consistency. And you call it mental toughness, but when he says mental toughness, he means to be able to focus on executing what you're supposed to do as a blocker, as a runner. Just get the timing down. Don't commit penalties. That's being mentally tough.
Mm-hmm. Shotgun formation this time. Right with the fake and tried to do the inside handoff to Jason Wells. But there was a fumble on the play. And looks like Berne Union does have the football.
Yeah, try a little counter play there. And, you talk every week about the ball handling in the backfield. You have to be able to handle the football.
Yeah. As we look again at the drive summary, this actually was the previous drive of Berne Union. 9 plays, 65 yards, and capped off by a 5-yard touchdown run to give them a 14-0 lead. So tough break there for the Lakers. Just, again, that first play, just trying to get something going on offense. You get a quick turnover like that, and you kind of see it here on the replay.
Yeah, you got to turn around, and you got to have some fight in you right now, though, if you want to stay in the game.
Yeah, my mistake here. We're back to live action. Phillips will fake the handoff. He's looking left. This time will sneak out to his right. Now has some running room. Gets to the sideline and delivers a blow down inside the 20-yard line for a first down for the Rockets.
Boy, Thompson showed some speed right there.
Yes, he did. A quick decision there. Took a look to his left to see if he had anything and escaped out to the right. This time again, right back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
They don't waste any time, do they?
No.
Counter play inside. This time Thompson. Hard running, still driving, going forward close to the goal line. There's some more laundry on the field. Looked like he may have been just short. I did not see a touchdown signal, but it may not matter. We'll wait and see what the penalty is.
Holding on the Rockets.
And it'll be a hold, so bring that nice run back and back it up 10.
Sometimes there's reasons why they're nice runs.
Yeah, of course.
Not knocking the player.
That's true.
But
that's
just
true.
Honestly, I mean,
it was a really nice run. I had a nice stiff arm there on the hold, but all for naught. However, Shu, the blocks in the back and the holdings haven't stopped them yet. So
no.
And it looks like it was quite a ways downfield. So 1st and 10 here. Motion man will get the ball. He almost slips down, but spins forward. And that's Woodard again.
They're really using him tonight. I know Coach Herbst, he mentioned a lot of people to me, and obviously as a team, it takes a whole team. But he talked about Colton Woodard. He said he can be a big player for us because he can make things happen.
Yeah, you need playmakers. Pistol formation. Thompson will hand this time to Dylan Finney-Frock, excuse me, I keep mispronouncing that, but nevertheless, he's in the team for the touchdown. Finney-Frock touchdown.
Man, he just got to the corner there and turned it on.
He did. So the 5'8 junior shows his explosiveness. Finney-Frock in for the touchdown. We'll see it again here on the replay.
Yeah, just a simple, he gets outside to contain, and good blocking downfield.
Not touched till he got to the goal line, and he was able to take that defender in with him. Looks like the snap was mishandled there. Thompson just gets it away, so that try will be no good. Nice job on the pursuit there by Brock Wright for the Lakers. So coming up with just 1 minute, 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Berne Union already out to a convincing 20-0 lead. So, Shu, we've seen a lot of firepower from the Berne Union offense and some unfortunate mistakes for Millersport thus far.
Yeah, I mean, when you're playing games in the league, You can't make mistakes. I mean, we see this every week. We see teams, and especially both these teams really, truly are running teams. You can't commit penalties, and you can't have turnovers. Turnovers in any sport are negative. Are going to be a negative factor. And in football, it's just huge momentum-wise.
Okay.
You know, so we'll see what the Lakers do. You know, I know Coach Charney's talked about that, you know, having the mental toughness, and you got to come out now, and you got to not worry about the scoreboard, okay? They've outplayed you, and here's the drive results again. It's only 4 plays. But, you know, they went 37 yards and scored from 11 yards out. So, you know, this is tough. This is tough right now, but you got to find out what kind of team you got, because from now on out, with the exception of one game, they're all league games.
Yeah. Chunk runs time after time by the Rockets thus far. There's a really nice shot by our cameraman, Tom Russo. Another squib kick. Fallen on by Caden Wiseman, the freshman. That'll give good field position for the Lakers. Start at their 36-yard line.
Yep, you got to have something positive happen now. You got to look to gain some positivity. You know, get more physical. Let's move the ball. We moved it the first drive. You know, I'm just talking if I'm from the Millersport's viewpoint right now.
Eiginger under center, 2 backs behind him. Deep give it to Brock Wright. Brock Wright has some room. Nice move in the middle of the field. He's got some speed. Taken down by a host of defenders, but not until he gets down to the 25-yard line of Berne Union for their most explosive play by far of the evening.
Broke a couple ankles there at the end, didn't he?
We'll see this run here. He just shot out of a cannon, sees the hole and doesn't waste any time.
Well, that's what happened. They sent 7 people.
Gosh.
Yeah, he did.
Pick your jockstrap off the ground, young man. My goodness. So first down, showing some life here, the Millersport offense. Eiginger will give to Wright again, this time out of the shotgun, but he's met in the backfield this time. Doesn't give him a chance to get any momentum going. A nice play, looked like by number 52. Luke Cutright. So just a short loss there for the Lakers. Will bring up second down. Looks like we'll get one more play in before the end of the first quarter. We think. Millersport taking its time in the huddle. And it looks like we'll have a timeout by Millersport.
Timeout, Lakers.
And while we're talking of the officials, let's take a chance here to tell you who our officials for today's game are. We have Mark Truex, Preston Truex, Jason Richards, Robert Boyer, Tim Cox, and Brandon Ramsberg. So thanks to our officiating crew for tonight's game. Officials always do a nice job. We like to always give them props when we can, Shu. It's not an easy job, as you well know.
No, it's part of the event. You don't want to be a big part of the event, but the event won't go unless you're here to do the job right. And I want to throw a shout out with you saying that out to Ron Wintermute for providing us with the information weekly of who our officials are. I really appreciate that.
That is very helpful. Thank you to Ron and all of our officials throughout the season for all the games that we cover here for the Fairfield County teams. Speaking of other Fairfield County teams, we got some scores to update you on. Pickerington taking on Lancaster tonight. The Tigers are ahead right now over the Gales, 21-0. Back to live action, pop pass. Eiginger completes to number 45, Justin Phillips, for a nice gainer before he's tripped up and gets another first down for the Lakers.
He was definitely open.
Yeah. Everyone bid on that fake.
Yeah. Well, Berne's aggressive defensively, even
Yeah.
on the big play that Wright had earlier. Watch right here. I
He's
mean,
just
there's
wide open.
nobody there. They send their linebackers a lot.
Yeah.
Homan and Cutright and Finney Frog, they like to shoot the linebackers.
Yeah, nice open field tackle there by Ray Davenport. And that'll bring to the end of the first quarter the score 20-0. The Berne Union Rockets leading the Millersport Lakers.
Marion, as a reminder, you can find live and past games on our YouTube channel. Just search for CLN, your hometown connection, on YouTube to find games and other local programming. While you're there, make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any action. Also, if you're on Facebook and X, which was Twitter, check us out on those social media platforms, as well as just search for Interface Video Productions.
Be hard to ever get used to calling that X. I'm right there with you, Sheila.
Okay.
I'm right there with you.
I'm not a big user of that what would you call it?
Platform?
Platform. But if I do, I still call it Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
X can be a lot of things.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll stick to Twitter, right?
All right, it's not just me, guys.
Yeah,
it's not just me.
It's
Okay.
not. Get off your lawn comments brought to you by Tim Shoemaker and Marion Royster. I'm right there with you, sir. So we'll flip the field. Again, a gorgeous night here in Sugar Grove, Ohio, as Millersport is now showing some really good momentum here on the offensive side of the football. As we start the second quarter here, 20-0 Rockets. Jacob Eichinger will wait the whistle. Two backs behind him. Pro set. He'll hand to right again. That's been their best play of the evening, out of the eye.
Almost. They were just leaning. I mean, it was close.
Yeah, it's
you know.
both backs actually. There's been a few plays there where they kind of get to lean, and I know they really want to get that.
But no, yeah, you get that momentum.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, but
Right.
I'm like, wow, you're on the edge here.
Don't want to take too much of a chance to get that false start and negate any really good plays that you might have.
Yeah, five yards, it seems like nothing, but, you know, even if you watch the NFL, sometimes that 5 yards is
It's
just
huge.
a killer, isn't
It's
it?
huge,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially when you're a team that doesn't throw the ball very well.
Yeah.
That 5 yards can make a huge difference. This time split backs out of the shotgun for Eichinger. He'll hand to no. Did he hand off?
I think
there?
he
I'm
kept
sorry.
it.
Okay, he did keep it. I'm sorry.
Stop by. Leader
It's a little difficult to see here in the booth, but Eichinger on the carry. Nice gainer will bring up third down and about 5.
I'm sure this is 4 down territory, so you got 2 downs to basically gain 5 or 6 yards
Right.
here. You know, you want to call a play here, though, that you can make some positive.
It'll be interesting to see. They may go to Jason Wells. He is their leading receiver on the season with 9 catches if they do decide to pass. Even from his spot often at the tight end. Under center for Eichinger. We've got another whistle.
Delay. Man.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Again, Millersport
Yeah.
get some momentum and have an unfortunate penalty to back them up. But I still think it's 4 down territory, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got 2 downs to get 11 yards here, because you can gain a first down here inside the 5.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So we'll see, especially being down by 3 scores already.
Just hate to lose those 5 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. That would get to me.
Mm-hmm.
That detail.
Absolutely. So now split backs out of the shotgun once again for Eichinger. He'll roll to his right. Looks like it's going to be a misdirection. This time he pitches. Jason Wells coming around the end, has some nice momentum, but a good trip up tackle.
Yeah.
That time
Wells on the carry for the Lakers. Stop by Woodard.
looked like it was
for the
Woodard
Rockets.
again. Yes, Woodard on the stop. Very nice open field tackle. We see here on the replay. Nice misdirection. And Wells has some head of steam going.
Yeah, he got 6 yards out of it, but it looked like possibly more was going to happen.
So 4th down, offense stays on the field as we thought. Right at the 10-yard line. so they can pick up a first down, of course. Big play here for Millersport. Out of the shotgun, straight drop back. This time out, swings it out and just misses his receiver.
Yeah.
Intended receiver, Justin Phillips. He just let him a tad bit too much.
Yeah, he had him in the flat there. What they did is they sent both backs opposite ways to the flat, and he kind of has he has a choice here. And he can just look out and look here on the replay how open that is if he can get it to him.
Yeah.
He's going to have a head of steam. He just, again, execution. Got to make the play.
Yeah. Credit Caleb Hill there for adding a little bit of pressure. That may have affected the throw.
It does.
But a tough break there for the Lakers. So they'll have a turnover on downs, and Berne Union will take over at their own 10-yard line. And they haven't been stopped really at all tonight. Jared Thompson in the shotgun. The counter this time. Runner has a head of steam, and it's Finney Frock.
Yeah, he's a bull in a china shop, buddy.
Yeah, he is. he gets going.
He gets low,
yeah,
and
he does.
He gets going.
Yeah.
You're right.
Nice run there. He'll sub out as Mason Walton comes back on the field. And I like how Berne Union is subbing the backs in and out, keeping them fresh. That certainly does make a difference.
It does. If you have that option, that's a great thing to have.
Yes, it is. So it will be number 5, Mason Walton, lined up behind Thompson in the pistol. Motion man is Woodgard again. And this time it is Walton. He's got quite a bit of room over the right side. And is across the 50-yard line before he's drug out of bounds by number 13, Jason Wells. But nice run again, and just wide open holes there by the Berne Union offensive line.
They basically, I think the word is they just gashed them.
Yes, they are.
They really are. They're just getting
time after time.
Yeah. And like you said, they're downfield before there's contact.
Yes. Nice to be a running back when you can get 15, 20 yards downfield before someone lays a hand on you, let me tell you.
Yeah, they've done a good job. They struggled with Miller last week. I know, but Miller is 4-1.
Good football team.
Yeah, having a good year and tough. Coach Herb said they're tough physically.
Thompson hurries back to the line. Woodgard again here on the left side. He makes a nice move, has a first down, and is down close to the 30-yard line.
Woodgard on the carry, tackled by Edmond for the Lakers.
So again, they're just middle, left, right, just keeping them off balance, but that run game has been extremely effective so far tonight.
Well, they've obviously spent some time preparing, and it looks like it.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. This time it's a quick pass to the left. Flag on the play, but it's complete to Clayton Moore. We'll wait to see what the call is there. Looks like it'll be another holding call that'll back up the Rockets. And that's, I believe, the first catch for Moore, or at least the first target, if you will. He's been their leading receiver, and 11 receptions on the year. We'll see if we can see the hold here. And it looks like number 52. That's Luke Cutright. May have just got a little bit too much jersey on that one.
It's a fine line.
It is.
It really is.
It is. Especially when the defender turns his body, then they usually get you for that every time. This time the straight back handoff, it's Finney Frock again. It'll take more than one Millersport defender to bring him down. Nice hard run for a gain of about 6.
Yeah, he's north-south. That's what I like.
Yes, he is.
There's no east-west here. We're coming. He's coming right at you. He's getting a good charge out of the backfield, too.
Good hard running, Dylan Finney Frock. Quick tempo back to the line of scrimmage. Pistol formation. Speed option to the right. This time the pitch is to Finney Frock. He's got plenty of room again. Tripped up in the open field, but not after another big gainer. And again, Shu, you said it, just gashing them left and right.
They are. It's, he ran that little option there.
Speed option.
Yeah, the speed option. Man, that opened up.
Yeah, and that's the thing, up the middle, the left and the right, keep those linebackers guessing. They're not easy, able to just flow because they never know which direction it's going. Back to the line of scrimmage. Phillips will fake the counter, and they'll go around the left side. He's got room almost to the end zone, and he is just short.
Thompson's good.
Yes.
Jared Thompson
Jarrett Thompson, what a nice run there.
Pushed out of bounds by Wiseman.
Yeah, you'll see here on the replay, he just does a nice job in space when he gets inside the line.
Pull 2 linemen, open that hole.
Nice moves there and just beats, to the corner there. What a collision at the goal line, though.
Just
oh, wow. Looked like he might have been
here,
in, yeah.
They must have marked him.
Maybe he was down before.
Out of bounds, maybe, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he might have been out of bounds. Not sure.
Yeah, well,
Nevertheless,
I don't think he was down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line. This time it's Phillips under center. He'll give to Walton, and he dives in easy for another touchdown for the Rockets. So Mason Walton out of the backfield, follows the right side of his line and dives right in for another touchdown to give Berne Union a 26-0 lead with 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go. Extra point try by Clayton Moore. Does not get there, so that'll be short and no good. But nevertheless, again, another 26-0 lead for Berne Union, just showing you real dominance tonight thus far.
Yeah, you know, last year's game, they hadn't played since 2017, and Millersport didn't have a team from 18 to 20. Coach Trinesh, who had been like an assistant there for over 17 years, he decided they'll get the program coming back, and in 16 in 2021 and 2022, and they kind of played. They weren't in the league, back in the league at the time. The league had adjusted with them leaving, and so they picked up the league play last year. And you know, Berne got them 38-0 up there last year. But if you go back and look at the history, and you know, if you start at 2000 and you run it to this year, that's be 25 seasons. Berne's won 12, Millersport's won 7 of those, but Millersport has not won since 2015 due to not having a team, not playing, and Berne's won the last 3 pretty big. So, but I love it, and you see the replay right here. Watch watch Finney or Walton. They get north-south, but they're getting great blocking.
Yeah,
I mean, they should take those guys out and get them a milkshake after the game, you know?
They really should.
My gosh.
Yep. 8 plays, 90 yards, just 3 minutes and 5 seconds taken off the clock on that 1-yard run by Walton. We'll get some quick score updates here at our next dead ball. Squib kick, covered by number 54. Again, we don't have a 54 on the roster, but that was a nice play there. Again, some quick scores here around the area. Pickerington Central in the second quarter now leading Lancaster 35-0. Fairfield Christian actually taking on Martins Ferry Purple Raiders over at Martins Ferry. They are down 27-0 so far tonight. Canal Winchester locked up with Newark, 7-all in that score. Hamilton Township and Amanda Clear Creek facing off tonight. There's no score there, 0-0. And we'll see if we can get you some more scores at the next dead ball as Millersport heads to the line of scrimmage, starting with their best field position of the evening at the 45-yard line. Eichinger in the shotgun. No hand to Brock Wright. Brock Wright, nice run over the right side. He'll gain about 5 yards.
Right on the carry.
Yeah, I like how he comes out of the backfield.
Yes, he does. Does a nice job.
And I don't know what they list Brock at, like 5'9", 150.
Yeah.
but he's coming out of the backfield hard.
He runs hard. He really does. Yeah. Has been the leading rusher thus far for this Millersport Laker team, and does have 4 touchdowns so far on the year. So he has had a really good season. Again, a really nice game last week, despite the loss, with 188 yards on the ground and just 17 carries. 2nd and 6. Eichinger, mishandled exchange once again between him and Wright. And it looks like Berne Union has the ball once again. So again, just an unfortunate turn of events for the Lakers. We'll see here on the exchange, Eiginger and Brock Wright.
Never got it to him.
Yeah, just didn't really have the snap clean from the start, so couldn't get it up to get it to Wright in his bread basket there. And when you're trying to hand the ball off at somebody's thighs and knees, it's inevitable they're going to end up bumbling and stumbling, as they say. So
yeah, it's too bad. I mean, those are fundamental things that you just got to get down at some point.
Yep. So Berne Union will take over once again.
He's got double wings here.
Motion man is Woodgard again. And this time it's Finney Frock. Nice
Finney
run
Frock
there.
on the carry.
Tripped
Stop
up.
by Wright.
Looks like just short of a first down. Check that. It will be a first down for the Rockets on about 11-yard gain. So first down. Start play back up again with 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the second. Another split backs formation. Jared Thompson in the shotgun. He'll fake the pitch to the left and then keep it up the middle. Another hard run by Thompson.
Thompson on the carry.
Gains about
Stop by
5.
Phillips.
And Jared Thompson, you wouldn't, hasn't done a ton through the air, really hasn't had to thus far, but has done a really nice job on the ground, running the offense here. We've seen it tonight, averaging about 64 yards rushing a game, doing a nice job running this offense. This time, Finney Frock will be the single back behind him in the pistol formation. He will hand to Finney Frock. Finney Frock's got plenty of room once again, makes a nice cutback. And he's going to walk into the end zone after another nice run by Finney Frock, untouched.
Yeah, I tell you, Ray Davenport made a really good block out here,
Yes,
Marion, on the end. And he just, once he gets daylight, I really like how Dylan runs the football.
Yeah. See again here on the replay.
Watch right here. Watch the block.
There's Davenport block.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice job, yeah. Also nice blocking on the perimeter by Ashton O'Rourke. And a beautiful cutback by Finney Frock to get him in the end zone. All replays this evening brought to you by Dagger Law. 32-0 on this homecoming game for Berne Union. As you hear the alumni band playing, got to see a little bit of them in the pregame.
Alumni cheerleaders down here too?
That's
or
right.
not?
That's right.
I don't know. Are there?
Berne Union will go for 2. This time he'll hand to. Looks like that handoff was to. I'm not sure there. Nevertheless, the conversion was good.
Is that Finney Frock again?
No, I think it might have been Woodgard. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But a nice run there. Nice drive by Berne Union. Short drive. As you get a great look there at the Berne Union Rockets. Always admired their uniforms. That bright gold with the grove there on the front. It's really sharp. And again, there's that nice surface there. Put this new turf in. Was that last year's year that they got the
I think
turf
that was
installed?
the first year that we had the turf. And,
Yeah, and I remember doing games here, in the previous time, and it was just as it was in a lot of fields around Ohio, just tough to keep, the surface, not from, with all the play, and it would get muddy, and sometimes we did a couple games where it was pretty, weather conditions were pretty severe. But when you have a field like this, it's gorgeous. Doesn't matter really how much it rains.
No, and these things have become. I don't know very many people that don't have them anymore.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I think I was telling somebody in the Muskingum Valley, like there's only like one team that does not have turf. Now, Fairfield Union still has natural turf, but they also have a graduate that is a field caretaker.
You almost have to have that,
and
huh?
he's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go out there, regardless of what time of year, it's always good.
Yes.
But that's an expense, and that requires a lot more work than this overall in the long term. Plus, they can practice baseball in cold weather.
Yeah.
And you can do everything on the turf fields.
Yeah, yeah. It becomes a multi-purpose facility, and you know, other sports, as you said, you can take advantage of. It's just a great thing. And behind us, you know, the new softball field is going to be hopefully finished up here later this year. So a lot of good things going on here at Berne Union.
Yeah, and I think they're going to turf those fields.
That's nice.
Also, that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah. In the long run, I think you save money. In the long run,
I agree.
All the maintenance and care from your people that are, you know, into your custodial area and those areas, trying to take care of it.
I would think so as well. This time, pro back formation. The pitch is to Brock Wright, over to the right side.
Right on the carry.
Picks up about 4 yards.
Stop by Finney-Frock.
Dylan Finney-Frock makes a tackle on defense. So he's been busy on offense and defense.
Yeah, they're going to be aggressive defensively, and they're not going to stop being that way. I mean, you know, that's how it is. You got to beat them.
Yeah.
But actually, Millersport hasn't had the problem really moving the ball at all. What they've had the difficulty with is handling the football.
Yep.
And, you know, the last 2 times they fumbled the football.
Turnovers and penalties have really been their bugaboo this evening, and stopped a couple really decent drives where they could have put some points on the board. This time, Eiginger in the shotgun, 2 backs lined up side by side. And he'll just hand this one to Justin Phillips, but he's walloped in the backfield.
Yeah, he couldn't get it going.
No.
Too much pressure and penetration.
Right up the middle there. A host of Berne Union Phillips, or a host of Berne Union defenders that tackled Phillips on that one. Bring up 3rd down and 8. Just outside the 40-yard line for Millersport. 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the contest. Another shotgun formation for Eiginger. Straight drop back. Will escape to his left now. Try to tuck it and run now. Ooh, nice hit by Finney-Frock.
Stop by Finney-Frock.
And he is an aggressive football
player.
He sure is. I mean, he is coming with a load on offense and defense, as we saw on that play right there. You see Eiginger.
I think Caleb Hill was in pursuit and forced him to come back, and he couldn't catch him, but he forced him back into the linebackers there.
Yeah, he did. So Millersport will punt. And Nick Yingling gets off a pretty decent punt. It'll bounce out of bounds. And make sure you stay tuned after the conclusion of the second quarter here for our halftime band show, which will be brought to you by the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematorium and Monuments. Family owned and operated since 1889. Check them out at funeralhome.com. The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, respect for tradition, regard for change. And by Fairfield Federal. When it comes to our customers and our community, we go above and beyond to help. Personal or business banking, whatever you need, we take it seriously because we know you do. Fairfield Federal Savings and Loans specializes in banking that revolves around you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So Berne Union will have the ball at their own 38-yard line. It'll be Phillips out the pass, and this time he's got Davenport. Completes the pass, and is tripped up in the open field by Brock Wright.
Tackled by Wright.
But not after a nice gainer.
Again,
down to the Millersport 40-yard line.
Wide open, some coverage missed here. Watch how open he is from his tight end or H-back position he's playing. I mean, there's nobody there, Mario.
Yeah, There's just not.
Yeah, and he misread his block there.
Yep. Again, quick to the line is Berne Union, and that's Walton, who scampers down the right sideline, gets inside the 10-yard line. I tell you, folks, do not blink, because these Berne Union Rockets are back to the line of scrimmage and running another play, another big gainer for the Rockets. Mason Walton, once again, and they're back to the line of scrimmage again. This time Thompson will keep it himself up the middle, breaking tackles and down into the end zone for another touchdown, Berne Union Rockets.
Jared Thompson with the Rockets.
So
touchdown.
just like that, Shu, 3 plays, end zone again, touchdown, 40-0, Rockets over the Lakers.
Yeah, I would call that a mini drive.
Yeah.
Kind of a big play drive, really.
Right, yeah. Again, it's just chunk yardage. They just,
Yeah.
you know, at that time they did it through the air with that big pass to Davenport to get it started. On for the extra point, and that is good. So Clayton Moore boots it up and through. Look at the replay here.
Yeah, he faked that right, like he was going to run that speed option. He just came back to the left and a little deception and gave him an opening, and
Right.
he's in.
And it looks like those linebackers bit that fake hook, line, and sinker, and the offensive line is doing such a good job on the front four of Millersport to just parting the Red Sea, as they say. So it was really just a matter of Thompson, hard-nosed running to the end zone to get it in.
Yeah, they've been sharp too. I mean, you know, I realize sometimes the resistance hasn't been as much as you might think, but they've also executed very well and shown themselves well running the football tonight.
That's right. So 58 seconds until our halftime show. And I think if I'm Millersport, I just kind of take a knee. You hate to have another turnover of some sort, depending on what happens here on the kickoff, of course. As Clayton Moore sets the kickoff. See if we get another squib kick here. This time it's a little deeper one, and Millersport doesn't have a defender deep. And it finally is picked up by Easton King. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. And that's where Millersport will take over with 55 seconds remaining and just one timeout. So again, it's hard to think that they'd try to mount any kind of
I think
here.
I'd be working on getting it handed off to the back.
Right.
Honestly, and I don't mean that in a sarcastic way.
Sure, yeah.
Let's run a play that we can recognize.
That's true.
And execute it. I mean, that used to be my line is run something that I recognize. Just once, would you?
I could see you saying that from the coach's mind.
Yeah.
So it will be Eiginger under center. He will hand to Brock Wright.
Yeah, I mean.
And that again, it's been a good play for him.
Well, and they, you know, at least they accomplished something there.
That's right.
You went forward.
Yeah.
Right on the carry for the Lakers.
So they will huddle up again.
Colton Moore on the stop for the Rockets.
Yeah, this will probably be the last play of the half, I would venture to say.
I would think so as well. So now to the line of scrimmage again in a pro formation. 2 backs lined up behind Eiginger. Under center. I'll take the, not sure if that was a give to the fullback or not. Looked like it was a short 2 or 3 yard gain nonetheless.
And
And that will do it for the first half of action. So, again, from Sugar Grove, Ohio, we have your halftime score, Berne Union 41, Millersport 0. Stay tuned for the halftime band show brought to you by Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Fairfield Federal.
Interface Video presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by Dagger Long, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, Buckeye Toyota, Fairfield Medical Center, Buckeye Lake Marina, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield DD, North Body Shop, Fairfield County Adam H., The Carriage Company, The Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, and ExploreHawkingHills.com.
If you've been thinking about getting a home loan, now is the time. Hi, this is Carrie James from Fairfield Federal. Our experienced lenders are here to help you make your vision a reality. For more than 125 years, we've been helping our community achieve home ownership. Fairfield Federal has convenient online application for your home loan, home equity loan, and home equity line of credit needs. Visit fairfieldfederal.com to get started. Fairfield Federal for checking, savings, and home loans. Data charges may apply, subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 402612.
Hi, this is Chuck Sims with the Lancaster DARE program. DARE provides students with skills to resist the pressure of drugs, gangs, and violence, and emphasizes self-esteem, good decision-making, and communication skills. This month, when you buy a car, truck, or SUV from Buckeye Toyota or Buckeye Honda, the Buckeye Cares program will make a generous donation to DARE with every vehicle they sell. Thanks, Buckeye, for your continued support in helping keep our kids safe.
Greetings from Fairfield DD. As we embrace the back-to-school season, we welcome the arrival of autumn and our cherished fall customs. Join us for Football Friday nights and the county fair. While you revel in the colorful season, let's also reflect on the positive changes we aspire to witness. At Fairfield DD, our goal is to foster a vibrant community where individuals lead lives of greater independence and make meaningful contributions. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram to discover more about our unwavering commitment to the community.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Fairfield Medical Center is more than a hospital. We're a health system that's been putting people first for more than a century. From the youngest patients to the eldest, our compassionate team of caregivers are here to support you through every season of life. We are healers, cheerleaders, patient advocates, and champions. Your health is our greatest accomplishment, and we are proud to serve you. Whatever you're searching for, you can find it at Fairfield Medical Center.
How much can you afford to spend on a home? That's a good question. I'm Desi DeJohn, Assistant Vice President and Mortgage Loan Officer at the Savings Bank in Lancaster. It's important to know how much you can afford before you contact a real estate agent. Factors such as income, credit score, debt, and down payment can help determine how much a bank can lend you to buy a home. Getting pre-qualified is the best way to find out how much you can afford to spend on a home. You can apply to pre-qualify online anytime at thesavingsbankohio.bank.
Hi, I'm Carol Whittington, and I would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, located at 1540 Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. We are a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio and Hocking Hills area since 2003. Graduations with a personal touch, weddings with a personal touch, corporate events with a personal touch. Please call us today for all your party rental needs, 740-689-6991.
Dagger Law has more than 110 years of experience in nearly every aspect of the law. When we're not just helping clients, we're helping the community. You'll see us at festivals, sporting events, and around town because we live and work here too. We are your neighbors, and we want to help you when you need it. When we help each other, we're stronger. our community is stronger. Creating a strong, vibrant, healthy, and safe community is everyone's responsibility, and we take the responsibility seriously. We are local. We are trusted. We are experienced.
What I like about my job as a prevention supervisor is I'm able to help train our staff along with working with our schools and building those relationships within our school districts in Fairfield County. And then also I like that in my position, I'm able to hire interns that are going into the social work field so they have that opportunity to step into the field before just starting their degree right off the bat.
This job really gave me a chance to work on some of the bigger systems issues. So making sure that we're an equitable system, that we treat everybody fairly. So people of color, people who have experienced trauma, people who have been through poverty, LGBTQ youth. So it's been really good for me because I've gotten to work not just with individuals, but also working on some of those bigger systems within our county and throughout our state.
I am driven by my belief that every individual deserves an opportunity to achieve mental and emotional balance, and I'm very passionate about contributing to that process.
I like the people that I work with and that I meet every day. I often feel that I am meeting these really driven people who want to make a difference in their community, and it's very inspiring to me.
Community, connections, collaboration. The Fairfield County Way.
Swing into the Carriage Company and check out our sweet deals.
If you're looking for the best selection of clean, quality used vehicles, look no further than the Carriage Company. You'll feel secure with your purchase, knowing all vehicles undergo an extensive safety and service check prior to the sale. And all vehicles can be viewed online at carriagecompany.com. The Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster.
So wait!
Welcome to the high school football game of the week. I'm Jared Stewart alongside Tim Shoemaker. Tonight we've got a great one for you. The Blue Carroll Bulldogs.
We had a great week of practice. Even in the rain and the weather, we had a great week of practice.
Schneider, lots of running room to midfield. He's gone. Ron Schneider down the near sideline for a touchdown for the Aces.
We have a hold on the offense, number 20. That penalty will be declined. They'll bring up fourth down.
And we're going to give you this game ball here because you're a Tiberios fan of the game. And thanks for being here, Jacob.
Thank you. The Polar Bears are your OAC tournament champions. First time since 2009. What an exciting finish for the Ohio Northern Polar Bears.
Walker family of Rhonda, Aaron, Irvin, and Samantha Ramsey. Our oldest alumni member on the field tonight is Jim Cryo, class of 1963. For our first combined alumni selection tonight, we present the James Brown Classic, I Feel Good. Next, we will perform the 80s hit by Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. And no alumni band show would be complete without the percussion section's favorite song, Wipeout. We would like to thank all the alumni who have attended tonight. Hope to see you again in 2 years. Go Rockets!
Interface Video presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by Dagger Long, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, Buckeye Toyota, Fairfield Medical Center, Buckeye Lake Marina, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield DD, North Body Shop, Fairfield County Adam H., The Carriage Company, The Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, and ExploreHawkingHills.com.
Back at it for the start of the second half for the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. This week, Interface Video brings you the Berne Union Rockets leading the Millersport Lakers 41-0. And Shu, it was all Berne Union the first half, early, late, and often.
They came out and did what Coach Herbst wanted them to do, set the tone, running the football. I don't know what you call it, bully ball, or, just to execute their running game more than anything else, because we've seen it up the middle, we've seen it on the perimeter. Yep. We've seen the option, we've seen, trap plays, we've seen everything from them, and they've done an outstanding job of running the football. From the Millersport aspect, they've just got to come out, and like I said there at the end of the half, Maureen, you got to start doing some things positively.
Yep.
Simple things like we talked about, ball handling, blocking, all those little things. And what you have to do, from the coaching aspect, you got to say, okay, this half it's 0-0. We're not going to probably win this football game.
Yep.
But you can win a quarter, you can win a half,
That's right.
and you can make improvement. And that is honestly how it has to be approached.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Shu. And we'll look at the schedules here. But, I think as we get on later in the season, Millersport may have a winnable game here or two as they continue on in the season. So it's very important not to completely lose confidence. Lose who you were. They've had a couple wins so far this season, so they want to continue to build that momentum. Like you say, win a quarter, win a half, just try to establish some positive momentum and get back to hopefully playing some pretty decent football.
Yeah, I mean, even we can even simplify it even more if you want. Go down and win a play.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, it comes that way. I've been in those situations, fortunately not a lot, but I've been there before where I say, hey, let's win a possession.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get one. And that's just, as you said, we're week 6. We still got 4 more weeks to play.
That's right. Millersport will receive the second half kickoff. It is a squibber right down the middle. Still not recovered. Now it's picked up for Millersport. Number 13, Jason Wells, running around the left. He'll get tripped up. First to the play there looked like was Caleb Hill for the Rockets.
Hey, I'm looking at that play, and I think about things sometimes as I watch football on the weekend, and I think about asking you sometimes, since you have so much experience actually being on the field. What do you think about the pro rule with the kickoffs?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I understand the safety aspect of it. I think it actually provides an advantage for the receiving team. I really do. Because I've been on that wedge kickoff return as a returner and also setting the wedge, and it is very difficult to get a block when that guy's got a 35, 40-yard head start running right at you.
Think so.
So it is. I think it. When he doesn't have a head start, again, it delays a lot of the collisions there, but it also, I think, gives the offense a little advantage. And you haven't seen him take a whole lot of had like a bunch of kickoffs in return, so I guess it isn't as much of an advantage as I would think. But nonetheless, it's still just hard to get used to, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fair. I just saw, and watching here, and it reminded me of that because I thought about that last week. I thought, I'm going to ask Mari on this. But I just saw some kids really get laid out.
Yeah.
Because you got some people backing up, getting ready to block, and there's guys running, got 20-yard head starts.
There's an art to it. I remember playing at Iowa State my junior year, and someone caught me really good. If you don't sprint back to that spot and get turned around and get your hips flipped, as they say, someone can give it to you right in the teeth because, like I said, they're coming right at you with a head start. Nevertheless, back to live action we have here. Millersport in the shotgun. The toss will go to Wells around the right side. He'll be taken down in the backfield. Excellent play there. It looked like Clayton Moore. Excuse me, it might have been Mason Walton on the tackle. So nice job there. And also, again, Caleb Hill, who's had a couple really nice plays here on the defensive side of the football. from his linebacker position.
Yeah, as aggressive as we talked about their offensive line and how they're running the ball, they're just as aggressive defensively. They come after you.
That's right.
And I know that it's not anything new for Millersport, but dealing with it is another issue.
Yeah. So that'll bring up about a 3rd and 15 here. We will have a running clock here in the second half if you haven't seen already. Snap skips back to Eiginger. So he is running around the left side, does have speed, gets to the corner and takes a pretty nasty hit there. That time Aiden Long.
Yeah, he's down.
And he is down. You're right, Shu. Ugh. So Eiginger down back to a knee, and he did take a shot there on the sideline, Shu. You hate to see that.
Yeah. I mean, he's a tough cookie, but he's all of 145 pounds.
Right, and he was running hard. And again, sometimes it's just as, the force of those two objects, it just doesn't take the person delivering the blow. If the person who's running is running just as fast, you get that collision of speeds there. It can be pretty painful sometimes for both sides. Unfortunately, Eiginger took the worst end of it here. We'll see the replay. And there's a nice move there.
Really?
To get to the corner. Oh, really just fell on top of him there.
I think he had the ball tucked and may have knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah, and that happens.
I hope that's all it is.
Yeah, does leave the field in his own power, so we're glad to see that for Jacob. Again, one of the seniors, the 3 seniors on this Millersport team, he has been a very important part of their team, not just at the quarterback position, but just from a leadership perspective. You were talking to Coach Trinish earlier in the week, Shu, and I think I said earlier in the broadcast how they've had just such a good offseason from a work ethic standpoint, and it's paid dividends for them so far this year.
Yeah, it's shown on the field. I mean, tonight maybe
not tonight.
You can't see that or whatever, but overall, it's been a really positive vibe going on.
Yeah. So new quarterback in this time. It is Jason Wells. And he'll go straight up the middle for a very short gain.
Wells on the carry. Tackled by Heath.
So Eiginger, again, it wasn't nice to see him go down with the injury, but did get the first down there for Millersport. So they'll start with a fresh set of downs here and bring up second down. Wells running the play in, back to the huddle. Wells is a pretty good athlete. I think Coach Trinish was telling you, he does a nice job from the receiver spot. So see if he can make some plays from the quarterback position as well with his legs. This time takes a handoff, kind of a pitch to right there, but he does get it to him. Almost another fumble, but taken out of bounds by a host of Rocket defenders for a very short gain. We'll give him 2 yards. Little under 8 minutes running on left in the running clock here. And that again is another unfortunate piece, when you have a limited amount of players on the roster, Shu, sometimes you don't have the ability to make substitutions. It looks like Wells just running to the sideline and getting the play.
Yeah.
Which hopefully doesn't tire him out too much. He'll be in the shotgun with one back to his left and take a straight hand sweep to the right. He's got some speed. Breaks a tackle or two, but not before he is dropped again to bring up fourth down after another 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Berne's defense really pursues really well.
They really do, yeah. And you saw Millersport, they haven't had too many positive plays, but one of the ones that they did have was, some of the misdirections and reverses. We'll see if they try to get back to that just to see if they can, get some additional momentum going to try to use that strong flow and that aggressive over pursuit to their advantage of Berne Union. Ball's away on the punt. Rolls dead. The punt there by Nick Yingling. Roll dead just outside of the 20-yard line for Berne.
Also, you see out there a Millersport player. I can't see his number right now. Does not have the traditional purple helmet.
Ah, yes.
See him there? He's got the white
Guardian cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the safety cap, and yeah, 55. You're allowed to wear those, and they can be any color, anytime, and they're just to help, you know, as we're so aware of the concussions and the head injuries.
Of course, of course. That's Gage Evans, the junior there with the Guardian cap. Millersport Berne Union getting lined up correctly. New quarterback in. He'll hand to Walton. Tough run as he runs over a Laker defender for a 4 or 5 yard gain. Looked like it was Brock Wright on the tackle there.
Yep.
And the new quarterback in, it looks to be Clayton Moore, number 3.
Yeah.
So the senior coming over from his normal receiver spot to take some snaps at quarterback. Get some good experience here in case he is needed later in the season. I would guess that Jared Thompson's night is done, as likely quite a few other Rockets there. Clayton Moore. This time he'll give to Walton again. Good hard running. He has the first down. Dragging number 3 Brock Wright till he's finally tripped up by a couple other Laker defenders.
Now you're a running back, you know, of old. When they've got your leg and you can't escape it, isn't there a time like, I better get down?
That's what we call a business decision, Chew. Sometimes you got to make those business decisions. If you're on the sideline and there's 3 guys standing right at you, you know, you make a catch on the sideline, sometimes you just kind of duck out of bounds. I made one of those or 2, I have to admit. And that's the same one. If you cannot get away from that guy that has your ankle, you better go down because those other guys are coming.
Reinforcements are on the
way.
way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, that's number 7, James Hawking at quarterback. Little handoff again to Walton.
Walton on the carry.
Good job by Millersport front line right there. You know, that's the best job they've done tonight as far as making some penetration.
Yeah, they did do a nice job on that. Bring up second down after a 2 yard gain.
You know, I've always believed if you get small successes and you put them all together, they eventually become a big success. And, you know, whatever sport it's in.
That's for sure. Hawking in the pistol, speed option again. This time he'll pitch quickly to Walton. Walton taking his time to set up his blocks. Makes a nice move, cuts back before he's finally tripped up after another chunk game play.
Tell you what, they have executed that so well tonight. There's been no stopping that option.
Yeah, that speed option, and they don't waste any time just to get to the perimeter. And that quarterback, whether it's been Thompson or in this case Hawking, just making the right pitch at the right time as soon as those defenders commit on them, or sometimes keeping it themselves, whichever quarterback's been in there. It's just been, you know, just very good execution on that speed option play for the Rockets all night.
Finney Frock's not playing offense right now either, is he?
Yeah, look, we got most reserves in with this 41-0 lead.
Yeah.
And this time it'll be the handoff to Darren Tolliver.
Darren Tolliver on the carry.
He had some really nice running for another 15 to 20 yard gain.
Yeah,
First down Rockets.
Darren's a freshman.
Wow. So running clock still going here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Rockets awaiting the play. This time Hawking in the shotgun. Man in motion. Ball's on the ground. Looks like it was recovered by the Rockets. So dodged the bullet there to bring up second down.
And it rained beanbags.
Those orange bean bags still get me. At first glance, they look like penalty flags, right?
Why don't they make them lime green?
Yeah.
Something totally different. Not in the color area.
Purple.
Yeah.
Something.
Right. No, that's the most I've seen. I saw 3 at one time right there.
It's a plethora of bean bags there from the fumble, but Berne Union did recover. 2nd down and 12. He'll hand again. Once again to Darren Tolliver around the right side. Pushed out of bounds by Gage Evans. Just back to the original line of scrimmage. Will bring up about 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 11. So 3rd down, Hawking in the shotgun. He'll go to his left. This time he'll keep it on the speed option, breaks a tackle, and then cuts out to the left. He's got some room, diving for the end zone.
Just short.
Just short, tripped up before he gets to the end zone.
Tackled by Wells.
Good
But
run.
an excellent run there by the sophomore quarterback, James Hawking.
Yeah, look at him going left here, but he broke a lot of tackles.
Yeah, it looked like he did perhaps. Oh, well, the ball came out. Yeah,
I
they
agree.
did not catch that. I thought it was the ground causing the fumble, but that ball came out early before he was down. But the referees did not see that.
There's no reviews tonight?
No. They did not contact us for instant play reviews. And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Berne Union still leading 41-0 at the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week.
And tonight's second half scoreboard sponsor is Buckeye Lake Marina. If you're looking for a new boat, a great pre-owned watercraft, or a place to get parts for your boat, Buckeye Lake Marina has it all. More information can be found at buckeyelakemarina.com.
And I tell you, I can't say enough about our crew on that last replay that we saw. We'll get to them here in a minute. But first, we'll take a look at the OHSA computer points as we see for the first time in a very long time, Millersport in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, they're at least in the top 16 here, and you see who they're tied with at 13th. Fisher Callaghan.
That's
they
right.
will play them later in the year, and we'll probably see Fisher at this point down here in the year. So could be some very meaningful games.
Yeah, it really does. And again, Millersport, it's really nice to see that they're making strides in that program. As you were saying, Shu, they were gone for a few years, and then just trying to get back and get that program up and running again. They had we're on a 24-game losing streak until we came into this season. And ironically, that wasn't the longest losing streak in school history. I was actually just seeing earlier this week they had a 36-game losing streak spanning 4 seasons and snapping in 1988. So have been some tough times over the years for Millersport, but nice to see them again. The program's back. They've had a couple wins this year, and again, Coach Trin is just trying to build a program here.
Yeah, it's good for the district. It's good for the players. It's good for the county. It's good for the league. It's just good overall that they have a team.
Yeah, it really is. So back to action here with a running clock here in the 4th quarter. It's already underway. Millersport will take the ball 1st and goal from about their 3-yard line. Hawking will take the snap, run straight ahead, and fall into the end zone for the touchdown.
Carson Kiger with the Rockets, touchdown!
Excuse me, I thought that was Hawking. It may have been another.
No, I think you're right.
Okay, I got it right.
He just didn't go down.
The PA announcer was okay.
Yeah.
So another score again for the Rockets. We haven't seen. There's the touchdown there, taking the score to 47-0 for the Rockets. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the 4th now. We'll have another extra point try from Clayton Moore. Almost blocked.
I don't know how he
by
got that
Wells.
off there.
Yeah, I mean, Wells was right there. He did everything but block the kick, but nevertheless, Moore gets it away and up and through. That'll take the score to 48-0. Okay, yep, we see the replay here. That is, in fact, James Hawking. just run straight ahead. And again, you see that dominant offensive line just holding guys up.
What a perfect name if you live in Sugar Grove. Hocking River, just right over the other side of this road here.
Yeah. And as I was saying, again, a nice job of the replay. We've had great replays all night, excellent shots. Want to give a shout-out to our Interface Video crew tonight. We had Jim Spires on the camera, as well as Tom Russo, our sideline camera. In the truck, we have Bob Campetti, our director, a statistician, as we said earlier, Beth Campetti. Graphics and replay, Josh Messerly. And on the scoreboard is Donnie Ziegfeld. So our crew, again, does a great job, so excellent to work with. And we have a now 48-0 lead after that extra point for Berne Union. Rocket crowd having a good time tonight again on homecoming. Morrill set to kick it off. Kick lands there at about the 27-yard line. Millersport falls on top of it. As we see the drive summary, another nice drive there by Berne Union. 9 plays, 79 yards, 6:57 off the running clock, and capped by a 3-yard touchdown by James Hocking.
Yeah, that was the fastest third quarter we've had all year.
Running clocks will do that.
It's amazing, right? Isn't it?
That is a good thing. It really is.
No, there's nothing really gained at some point.
Exactly.
You know, I know there's some of the coaches said, well, we don't get kids in this. You know what? For this level, for sure, definitely a good thing.
100%. Yeah. Early penalty,
24.
Pre-snap.
Yeah, he jumped off sides.
Okay, for Berne Union, we had offsides on the defense.
Right here in front of the official.
The rare offside called on the cornerback there.
Yeah.
Number 24, Gabe Guerrero. Looked like he just got a little anxious there on his jam for the receiver across the line of scrimmage. So that'll give the Lakers 5 extra yards to start with 1st and 5. Looks like Jacob Ettinger back in at quarterback. Eiginger. Straight trot back for Eiginger. He'll try a deep pass, and that's a nice looking ball there. Falls incomplete. Defended on the play by Ashton O'Rourke. I don't mind Millersport taking a shot down the field there. They haven't done that.
It's time to work on some things
That's
now.
right.
And you know what? And it's good for Berne Union secondary also because they have not been tested all night.
Eiginger showed off his arm there.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Nice looking ball. Again, it was good coverage there by Berne Union, but it was a pretty pass falling incomplete. Eiginger single back to his left. It is right. He'll give to him. Stopped for just about no gain, maybe give him a yard.
Right on the carry, tackled by Kiger.
And those exchanges just still don't seem real clean.
Not so.
That's something I think they want to keep working on.
Maybe tomorrow morning. Seriously, I mean, you know, it's just about getting it. You know, the timing, as you well know, offense is about rhythm and
100%.
timing, and execution of tiny things like that. Yeah. It's there's still a little uncertainty.
Yeah. 3rd and about 4. Eiginger will toss to Wells on the end around. There it is. He's got some room around the left side. Ooh.
Wells on the carry.
A tough hit there by Wells, but he does collect the first down for the Lakers. But we were just saying to you, when they've got that ankle, you better get down.
Yeah, he was trying to fight for a little more, but sometimes you pay the price, don't you?
See here on the replay. Oh, and again, another.
It's a good catch on his
part. Yeah,
it
was nice catch by Wells.
Yeah, you see the end of the play, see? Yeah. Well, it's just slowed him down. And he's fighting for more yards there, but.
Yep, and there again, just another.
Yeah.
Whoa. And that's the current quarterback, James Hocking. Did not waste any time to get in on that play.
He's getting an opportunity to play and doing okay.
So first down Lakers. It looks like that ball's loose again. Fumble exchange snap between the quarterback and the center. And it looks like Berne Union has the ball yet again. That is another turnover for the Lakers. First down, Berne Union.
Ball recovered by Rockets, Landon Lopez.
So another really tough break for the Lakers. And they will take over, the Rockets, will take over. We'll, here in just a minute, get to our players of the game as we have a running clock here. Want to make sure we give time for that to recognize the players that have done well in this game. So first down here for Berne Union. Just inside the Millersport 40-yard line. Hawking will hand off this time. There's a fumble on their part as the rain comes down out of nowhere. Berne Union falls back on it to bring up second down. And I guess I spoke too soon, Shu. I thought it was going to have clear skies for the remainder of the night, but
it's pretty hard to see here,
yeah.
isn't it? I mean, as far as the sky, you can't tell whether there's any cloud cover or not.
Yeah.
But you can see here on our camera on the field.
That's a nice shot there of the field. You can see it driving rain just almost started instantaneously. So the quarterback and running back exchanges that just got that much more important in this rain here. Second down for the Rockets. And as I say that, a fumbled snap is picked up by Hawking. He fell forward a loss of 2, but he was lucky just to get back on that.
Flag on the play.
As we have a flag on the play.
I think it was a beanbag.
Oh, okay. Kind of see the crowd there reacting to our surprising rain. It's a nice poncho there by that gentleman. Oh, yeah.
Who do the Bobcats play this week?
That's a good question. Akron.
Oh, that should be a game.
Yeah, it's actually our homecoming down in
is
Athens
that right?
as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Zips.
Yeah. Pro-style formation, 2 backs behind Hawking. He'll roll to his left and sail the pass just high, incomplete, intended for the receiver, number 14, Bradley Lawrence, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 4th down. And as we're setting up for this 4th down play, we'll take take a minute to bring you tonight's Offensive Player of the Game. And tonight's Offensive Player of the Game is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Thanks to Larry Tipton and the crew for great food, great service, and the best viewing in town. It's all at Buffalo Wild Wings in the Plaza Shopping Center on North Memorial Drive in Lancaster. And look at that rain shoe, my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
On the play, recovered by
Another fumble on the play, and it's easy to see why, folks. It has just completely opened up here at Sugar Grove. So, Shu, as we're taking a look here for the Berne Union Player of the Game, we've got quite a few, culprits here, I guess. Several players have had a really nice game. Jared Thompson from the quarterback position. Dylan Finney-Frock has had a really nice job. Ray Davenport's had a couple nice catches from his position. And also, several players on the offensive line. So when you're looking at this, who do you think for the Berne Union Rockets is the player of the game?
Well, you know what? I'm with you. I agree with everything you said, but I think the thing is Dylan Finney-Frock, not just running the football, defensively also at his linebacker spot, he causes disruption and everything. I think Dylan's the player of the game for the Rockets tonight.
Yeah. So congratulations to number 34, the senior, Dylan Finney-Frock. The junior. As we're back to live action, the pass falls incomplete. Pass attempt by Eiginger. So Dylan Finney-Frock, the Berne Union Rockets player of the game. Let's get to the player of the game for the Millersport Lakers. And that player of the game is brought to you by Carriage & Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster. Learn more at carriagecompany.com.
Well, I think when you mentioned the Lakers, you know, the guy that's been on the field all over the field on plays consistently on offense, defense, special teams is Brock Wright, number
That's right.
3. He's played really well, a 5'9" junior from Millersport.
Yeah, he's played really good from his cornerback position as well as running back. The couple really positive plays Millersport had, it was due to Brock Wright. As another pass over the middle by Eiginger falls incomplete, but congratulations to number 3, Brock Wright, the junior for Millersport, tonight's Carriage and Company Player of the Game. So just under 2 minutes remaining. You see another live shot there at the scoreboard here at this just downpour here. Again, all of a sudden, it's got really nasty. But we'll finish this game up here. Shotgun formation for Eiginger. Steps up in the pocket and throws deep to his left, and that pass is going to be intercepted by the Rockets. Number 22, Carson Kiger. Nice play there. And that'll stop the clock at 1-0. Excuse me. Still continuing to run. Normally it stops the clock when we have a change of possessions there, but with this rain, we're really not going to complain too much. I don't think the coaches will either.
No.
So just under a minute, this may be our last play of the game, folks, and it looks like Berne Union's just going to take a knee. And that's exactly what they'll do, as it'll tick to under 30 seconds here. And yes, it looks like the players will convene at the 50-yard line. A couple players of Berne Union are giving some Gatorade baths. They're having a good time out there.
Yeah. Hey, it's always fun when you win.
It is. It's always fun when you win. And there it is, folks, your final as we come up here on the expiration, 48-0. Berne Union, the victorious here in their homecoming game against the Millersport Lakers. So, Shu, was a all Berne Union all the time, as we said earlier, but certainly some things that Berne Union they hadn't had a whole lot this season that they could really hang their hat on. Just one win thus far, but this is a win like this they can put in their cap and point them in the right direction.
Yeah, obviously the last 3 weeks they've played better.
Yeah,
they've been playing better, and that's a sign you want to get better. They played a tough preseason schedule. When you look at those teams, like I said, the first 4 teams I think were 16-4 right now going in to week 6. So, hey, you find out what you got, and then you go to work, and that's what they've done. They've gotten better, and they came out and did exactly what Coach Herbst wanted to do tonight. Yeah, run the football.
They sure did that in great measure. And then for the Millersport side of the football, not the outcome that they wanted tonight, but again, some things, they built on some things earlier this season, maybe took a step back this game, I would say. But, again, some definitely winnable games on their schedule later. And as we saw earlier, they are on the potential for additional wins later this season.
Yeah, I mean, all you try to do is get better.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are, you're through 6 weeks. You've had a couple victories, and like you said, there's some possibilities down the road. You just got to work and get ready for the next game.
Yeah. That's right. So they'll try to do that. And please join us next week, folks, as we'll be back here for another Buffalo Wild Wings game of the week. It'll be the Lancaster Golden Gales taking on the Logan Chieftains. We haven't done a game at Logan in quite some time, if ever, at least not to my knowledge. So we'll be looking forward to that next week. And as for tonight, again, your final here from Sugar Grove, Berne Union 48, Millersport 0 for the high school game of the week, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings and Interphase Video. Good night, everybody.
Interface Video presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by Dagger Long, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, Buckeye Toyota, Fairfield Medical Center, Buckeye Lake Marina, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Fairfield DD, North Body Shop, Fairfield County Adam H., The Carriage Company, The Savings Bank, Sheridan Funeral Home, and ExploreHawkingHills.com.